Thought it was odd for them to be working so late in the day. I carried on walking towards my cabin. I've planted plenty of tree seedlings all over, hoping to reforest the area which is nicely situated by the foot of a small sleepy hill. I smelled the freshly cut grass and fresh breeze. It was a really good change of environment, especially for someone coming from the crowded, polluted city. My pleasant thoughts were interrupted by the sound of footsteps, running towards my direction on the grass. I turned my head. Everything was the same, except that the group of helpers seemed about 10 meters closer to me than when I last looked. Their chatter had paused for a second before starting again. My eyes are tired, and have never been that reliable in the dark. Anyway, I turned to continue my walk towards the cabin. There it was again, the sound of running in the grass. This time their lively chatter seemed to have evolved into malevolent whispers behind my back. I turned again. Despite having walked a few steps away from them, they still seemed to have gotten a few meters closer to my location. This is silly, I thought. How would that happen, and what for? I turned my head away again. The sound of running came, the malevolent whispers hurrying closer. At the count of 5, I turned my head back around. They still had their backs on me, the whispers had stopped. But this time, they were a mere 30 meters away from where I stand. Are these guys pulling a prank on me? And how are they able to get so far, so fast? I don't understand what's going on, but I definitely don't like it. What happens when they get to where I am? I don't want to find out. I couldn't feel my hands at this point, only the throbbing heartbeat in my throat. I turned my body completely towards them, facing them as I slowly walked backwards towards the cabin, keeping my eyes on them the whole time. I made it to the foot of the stairs and groped my way up the building. I shut the door while still staring at them through the glass. They haven't come closer and they eventually started dispersing. Some went to the kitchen, east of my cabin, while the others went into their huts to rest. This brings us to where I am now. It's been several hours since I got here. It's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep. The night has gone darker and the lights have gone out. Although I can't see out in the darkness surrounding my cabin, I hear their menacing whispers at the foot of the stairs. I don't want to close my eyes in fear of finding them hovering right above me when I wake up. I'm starting to get the feeling that although everything looks like my house, that I somehow made it to the wrong home. And it's been made apparent to me that I am not welcome here. I've double locked the door and made sure all windows are tightly shut. I have my back up against the wall, my eyes fixed on the door, metal baton in hand. My plan is to wait for daybreak. I'll take my car back to the expressway to redo the drive. And be sure to make the full 4-hour